Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today as we explore some of the upcoming Appraisal Institute educational offerings that you may be interested in. As you may know, my name is Sandy Adomatis, SRA, and Vice President of the Appraisal Institute. I must admit, I'm very excited to bring this information to you today about this seminar because I'm the developer of the seminar. For anyone who's ever taken Appraisal Institute educational offerings, you know that the offerings we offer are rigorously researched, developed, and reviewed by practicing appraisers using real-world experience in the residential and commercial space. Today, I am joined by Alan Hummel, SRA, and one of our past presidents of the Appraisal Institute, to discuss the Desktop, Bifurcated, Hybrid, and Evaluation Seminar. Alan was one of the reviewers for this seminar, and I am so excited that he's here today to talk about the seminar. Now, before I turn it over to Alan, I'd like to give you a little overview of the seminar. According to a recent news release from Fannie Mae, desktop appraisals are going to be growing in the numbers requested. It's not going away, so residential appraisers need to have all the information they can to develop a credible report. Desktops are also valuable on the commercial side as well. Appraisers have many questions about them that are addressed in this seminar to provide more information and clarity about this business service. It might be something you'll want to add to your book of services. The seminar gives the pros, and we also give the cons that were voiced by appraisers that we interviewed before developing the seminar. At the end of the seminar, you'll have all the information you need to make a good business decision. We'll review the expectations of alternative appraisal services, their potential uses, the appraisal standards as they apply, scopes of work, and liability concerns that we hear from many appraisers around the country on the residential and the commercial side. Attendees will appreciate the review of evaluation formats and a discussion of the business opportunities that are out there for anyone willing to offer the services. The reviewers on our development team were very involved in each and every step of developing this seminar because we wanted it to be the best offering available. Alan was one of the reviewers that helped significantly in the development of the seminar. So let's hear from Alan. Alan, could you share your views on the relevancy of desktop appraisals and evaluations as it applies to appraisers today?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sandy. Principle of change is a concept that we as appraisers deal with on a daily basis as we're providing our services. And as the world changes, so do the process of methods used by so many businesses, including our own appraisal profession. This seminar is designed for both residential and commercial appraisers to understand, what are the relevant assignment characteristics? What do they have to do in order to make that decision, as you indicated, to participate in desktop appraisals and or evaluations? It's interesting because part of what we have to understand are those significant federal and state laws that govern the desktops and evaluations used by our clients in all kinds of lending decisions.
That's great information, but how does it become valuable to the everyday appraiser?
Well, first, it helps the appraiser understand the how and the why lenders use these types of assignments within their lending processes. For us to better understand what the lender's trying to accomplish, we can make certain that we are providing our services in a manner that's beneficial to them. Secondly, learning to identify the appraisal standards, the banking guidelines, the lender requirements, the state requirements, all of this in order to develop a report that meets our USPAP and the Appraisal Institute standards for development and reporting. And it helps to differentiate between the traditional appraisals from evaluations and the desktop valuation services.
That's great information. You've touched on some excellent points here, Alan, and I'd like to, before we wrap this video up, tell you a couple of things that I'm excited about when I was developing this seminar and when I've taught the seminar. What I've learned from this is that the seminar provides information that is necessary for an appraiser to make that informed decision like you've talked about and be able to produce a credible report with confidence that we've done the right job. And I think this seminar offers that informed information for us. It's a big takeaway I see when in offering this class as an instructor. And secondly, the questions and the feedback that you'll receive from other appraisers in the classroom that are already offering these services, that can add valuable information to the text material in the seminar. So I'd highly recommend this seminar to appraisers on the residential and the commercial side, since we touch on desktops as they apply to commercial and residential, and evaluations that apply to residential and commercial. So Alan, I'm curious, what excites you about this class?
Very similar to what you mentioned, Sandy. The seminar does not advocate for or dissuade appraisers from doing these types of services. It provides examples. It provides an acknowledgement of the rules and regulations that if an appraiser decides to provide these types of services, they can make a professional, a business decision if they want to do it, and maybe what times they wish to provide these services for what type of clients. But especially, it helps them gain the knowledge necessary to keep them safe and to mitigate liability when providing these types of services.
Wow, what an important point to leave this video on. Yes, that is our goal. We're not advocating for or against. We're just giving you the facts and let you make that decision that's best for you. So I want to thank you, Alan, for joining me today and for all the work that you put into making this seminar the best it can be. And for more information, for those of you listening and you'd like to sign up for the classes, go to the Appraisal Institute website and you'll find the dates, the cost, and how to register. Or even better yet, there's a link below the video description where it will get you right where you need to be to sign up for the class or to learn more about it. So I would highly encourage you to stay tuned for more videos coming on new educational offerings that might be of interest to you. Thank you for your time today. And thank you again, Alan.
Thank you.